Hello. You should be able to hear me. What's up? What's up? We're back with another episode of KIWTB Gaming. We got an interesting episode here for you. Hope everyone's been doing well. We're going to go check out this God of War Laufey. Man, the internet's been going wild. Been absolutely insane, on fire with the latest feedback from the world to the folks creating I was about to say Game of Thrones, God of War. Let's go check this out. Apparently, David Joffe has something to say about it as well. He's not too happy about it, but I want to go check this out. It's the 23 minutes of the PlayStation, or the state of PlayStation's God of War at Laufey. Let's go check this out. I've seen like bits and pieces, but we didn't watch the whole thing. So I'm not going to be able to give my full opinion, a real opinion on it, if we don't get to see it. So we got to go check this out. Huge game of I keep saying game. Huge God of War fan. I don't know why I keep saying Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is dropping season 3 here this June. And by the way, it's June 4th, 2026. If you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting a like, share, and the subscribe button.
Find your way home. You are free.
This female character's look based off of Deborah Ann.
Kratos!
Who starred in Daredevil.
Where am I? I am? Okay. Burned clothes. The pyre. It happened. They're starting on the path. It's just... I didn't get to say goodbye. This definitely isn't the light of Alfheim. Mask. How? Shouldn't have been that difficult.
This guy just jumped. Oh, weird. Wow.
Yeah. Armor. Good idea. Now, how about a way out? Guess I'll find my own way from here. That mask. No, it can't be. It's not possible.
You didn't watch the state of play? I like tuned in.
If there's another mask, their path isn't safe.
I didn't watch the whole season.
I have to find a way back.
Tuned in right before they showed God of War Laufey, which this was at the end. Everybody was in the chat. It was like 970 something thousand people. We were watching it in the chat, spamming Destiny 3. Those one of Destiny 3. And they put out the marathon real interesting.
Did she come from the Eagle Outslot? Not the gates. The gateway is closed.
That creature.
Hey, hey!
Kid. Let him go! Another mask. This is important to you. I wonder, do you think this could set you free? Me again, and I swear I will kill you.
Would you like to see how hard it is to die here, Godly? I can show you.
You can't keep me here.
The gateway is closed. There is no escape.
Resisting the truth will only make this more painful.
Sekmet.
No, Betsy. I will handle that problem. You deal with our new pet.
This seems interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
I think they're gone.
Now what's happening?
Just be careful.
Fresh air. Oh, you're different.
You're a cube.
Cube and a
Talking.
sword.
You know what? It doesn't matter. How do we get out of here?
Yeah, we've tried. There's no way out.
And you're a talking sword.
I'm not the sword. I'm the ribbons, obviously. And my name is Rue. The cube is Frank.
I'm Faye. There has to be a way out of here.
A way out, but you're not even all here.
Of course I'm not here. I'm dead.
You have to be dead to come through the gateway.
It's like you're holding something back.
This isn't working. Where are we anyway?
Afterlife of the gods? I call it the everyone.
Afterlife of the gods. Great.
So, what's the plan, boss?
Not your boss, Frank. That cask. That's why you're trapped.
Yeah. Wait, you made that big explosion happen, right? Could you do that again?
My magic, it's wrong here. I feel wrong here.
You want out, right?
I think we all want that.
We definitely do.
Faye, you need to accept it. All of it. You're dead.
How? How do I accept that?
Simple. Focus. You're here. Be here.
But what if I need to be somewhere else?
Then focus on what you do need.
Find your way home.
Hey, that's it. What were you thinking of?
A promise.
Okay, we'll take it. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Get ready.
Wait! Not a good idea! Bad idea!
Kratos.
Died in this moment.
Kratos.
Not that reality. It's crazy. I noticed that. Nice.
Rue,
The cube and sword.
I think you should give her the sword.
How do I know I can trust her?
I'll give it back. I promise.
Okay. Take it.
So she has magic and then she uses the other one. That's pretty cool. I just wasn't expecting this from a god of war.
Lady, you need to get out of here.
Not until I get you out.
I don't need help.
Here we go, coming up behind.
had an idea on opening that cage.
Hey, kids! Get ready!
Come on!
No, I got a promise to keep.
Fine, but lady, that sword, it's more than you think it is.
What?
I already told you! I will kill you.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Goblin. Try again!
Faye, focus!
Fire! I will wrench you thread by thread! You don't know what you wield.
What is it?
You're scared of this sword. Why?
I fear nothing! Just give up!
I don't give up!
Laufey.
Hi, I'm Corey Barlog, head of creative at Santa Monica Studio. Thank you for watching this extended look at the next core game in the series, God of War, Laufey. You know, telling Faye's story has kind of been a goal of mine since we started working on the Norse saga. She is very near and dear to me as a character, so I knew that we needed the right person to see this one through. I would like to introduce Laufey's game director, Ariel Lawrence, whom I've had the pleasure of working with for more than 20 years. Man, there is nobody that I trust more to bring this story to life than her.
Well, thanks, Corey. Hi, I'm Ariel, and I'm honored to represent the entire Santa Monica studio team. We hope this small slice of game we've shown you today has given you a good introduction to what it's like to be Faye and the kind of trouble she finds herself in the afterlife of the gods. The team is still very hard at work creating this new adventure with Faye as she fights through the Everywind to save the ones she loves. You can expect us to be back with even more details as we get closer to release. We're super excited and cannot wait to show you more of the magic and danger that awaits Faye. Until then, thanks again for watching. Bye.
Well, that being said, that was that. I'll leave the link for this video in the description below. We got one more video here for you. Let's see what David Jaffe has to say about God of War, Laufey, and then I will give my thoughts. Let's check this out.
Laufey? What the fuck is Laufey? That looks like shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. It reminds me of that game Forspoken a little bit.
They're terrible.
I think that looks so uninspired. and it looks so dull. And you guys have to remember that is the opening of the game.
Yeah, so what we just seen is the opening of the game. That's the first boss, which is Sekhmet's whatever husband or something like that. I need to do more research on Egyptian lore when it deals with their gods and stuff like that. But wow, I mean, that was the beginning of it. Imagine if you like take down her significant other, whoever, at the beginning of the game, and then what she's like the ending. You would think that you're seeing, the actual boss or bosses of the game.
Probably because it says X for new game. It's possible there's a prelude, but that seems clearly towards the opening. It's dead. It's.
By the way, David Jaffe is the creator of God of War.
That game is not going to do well for what they expect it to do. Here's my point. If you got rid of God of War, like look at what the internet was asking for. A lot of people were saying, oh, well, maybe she gets to go into other pantheons. Okay, so do we get to see Chinese mythology, Egyptian, whatever, right? This just feels like Corey or somebody wanted to write a fantasy story. And I'm not saying, it's not going to be rooted and grounded in some actual mythology of something. Maybe it already is, and I'm just not aware of it. But you've lost the gore and the violence that made the first game. You've lost the character. You already lost him after 2018 because he changed so much he wasn't Kratos anymore. Now you've lost the identifiable mythology of it.
Yeah, Kratos has a son and goes on this whole different adventure where you're more up close to over the shoulder with Kratos. Instead of it being this like really far back third person view of him as he just crawls up mountains and titans and gods and destroys these folks, and he's more evil, or more, it's more bloody, it's more gory, it's more chaotic compared to this like more lax Kratos, because he's a father and he has Atreus and he has this Freya who's now really into this, and it's just a very, very big change from what they're from what God of War was, until like PS4 in the past couple God of Wars. That's when this huge change has happened. And Sons of Spartan I didn't even check that out, but now this. Excuse me.
And you've also lost you've lost me with the cube.
Yeah.
It's in the little Disney character at the beginning.
The little lizard looks like it could be like a sidekick as well, or like a pet, obviously. But the pet would go out and go do things and nab things for you that you can't get to. It's in small crevices or something like that, compared to this cube. I just, that looked kind of crazy. You got this cube with a sword in it. Oh my God. And obviously now this whole sword has this whole secret backstory, because you take the sword, that's the only weapon that you have. So she has to take this sword, which we have to go look into the lore of what this sword is once we get more information. And like figuring out how that ties with Freya's adventure with this game, but how it goes through, I guess, Greek mythology, what Freya's journey is, and all this other. It's so wild. It's so wild.
It just
like, why is there a cube that like bends, and it's like this? It's like the universe. It's like a sidekick cube with the universe in it, with whatever this Quaid or Craig something person from The Boys. is doing the voiceover for this guy, for this cube. It's just kind of weird how that would be. The cube is some kind of character in this God of War universe, which is supposed to be really based off of Greek mythology and more grounded to, like, I wouldn't say realistic item. I don't know.
Seems like just a fantasy. Like if they would have taken God of War off the title,
instead of it being Greek, it's put this fantasy aspect to it,
and you didn't know the God of War story, and there wasn't Kratos, it was just a story about this goddess who dies, you would not be talking about this game.
Oh my god! So if God of War wasn't on the title of it, you wouldn't, and it just kept everything the same, but just didn't have God of War, people would just overlook it. That's crazy.
In my opinion, really fucking goofy, man. Really fucking goofy that it's like that nobody pulled somebody aside and said,
Nobody pulled somebody aside.
This is not God of War. I don't know what the fuck this is. This is like some fantasy novel that I didn't like it at all. And
fantasy novel.
And I'll probably play it for.
I'll definitely check it out.
The stream, because I'm sure there'll be interest. But if it wasn't for that, I have no interest in playing that game. I think it looks dull. It looks repetitive. It looks been there, done that.
He said dull and repetitive. Oh my god.
The cover is terrible. The name is terrible.
Yo, the cover is Laufey on this mountainside with this whole overlook in the background, and the cube is next. And there's people making memes, getting rid of the cube and putting a washer. It's saying like God of Laundry. It's so bad. Like wow. It's
Well, I don't think that's going to be the final cover. It looks like Forspoken. It's got that flavor to it. It feels very uninspired.
Hey yo, that is so funny, folks. Man, that's all I really have to say for right now. Like, you guys watch me. That's my first impression, reaction of watching the whole thing. I've seen bits and like small clips of it, but I never seen the whole 23 something minutes. I think it looks visually like a cool game. I think it visually looks cool. The art style and everything like that looks really good. It's just a cinematic. There was mostly cinematics and some gameplay, like controller gameplay. The fighting looked pretty dope. I'm a huge fan of the vertical fighting. You could finally jump. Apparently, Kratos just stopped jumping in his older age. He's getting old. He can't do double jumps vertically on command. He has to do them when there's certain parts that he needs to actually do it. He can't just jump where he's at, right? It's so finally you can jump. You can vertically jump. It looks like you can double jump. And people will say, well, Freya is more agile. And it's just like, dude, go back to play the old God of Wars, man. The guy could double jump. This is Kratos here. Come on now. He didn't need to have this his wife come into the series in order for him to be able to jump. But it looks cool. I like the designs of the bad guys, or Sekhmet and the other her little boss thing, whatever. Like that fight looked pretty cool, and it all visually looks cool. The gameplay, hopefully, I mean, the fighting is good, but like David Jaffe said, it's like the same old repetitive stuff. It's like what we've already seen. I mean, expecting something new, bringing some stuff new, but yeah, they really just changed it up. They really just changed it up. They had Kratos for a while, and they brought Atreus in, and now they're like, we got to bring the wife in, and now we got to play as the wife, and the game is named after the wife, so she's the main character. Where's Kratos? You know what I mean? The game's not out yet. 6/4/2026. We'll have to see when the game drops, which, what do they say, like something like next year or something like that? Or now you're going to expect that? Like this year, this is next year. I'm still working on the other God of Wars here for the PS5. Freaking, and the one that I had for the PS4. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty for both of those games, so it's been taking me forever. And like every single fight is like Elden Ring. It's like Elden Ring status on every single little fight. Characters, it's insane. But to that the game visually looks all right. It's just I just don't understand why we need, like, this looks like it could have been a DLC. This had to be a whole game. They're making a whole game behind this. I think Smash JT and I think someone from Geeks and Gamers was just talking about how they're just gonna go from different pantheons or different mythologies or different lores. So they're kind of, it looks like they're going into this Egyptian one, which Egyptian mythology is pretty cool. So I like to see how they do with that. It's just they switched it up to this lady, and there's all kinds of the things that go into that like people have so many issues with. It's just, why couldn't they just not even make it a God of War game? They could have just had this like a story about Freya, just like how David Jaffe said that they could have just had a whole separate game, had nothing to do with God of War, none of the God of War characters or names or anything like that, or visuals, and just had a goddess, a game about this goddess Freya, had its own look and everything like that. Like whole fantasy world with the dab of Greek mythology or whatever, Egyptian mythology. I feel like they could have had something and not taken what God of War was doing and just switch it up, because there's a lot of men that look up to like playing this game because it has exudes a certain look of having a masculine male. He's supposed to go out, get all the women and destroy all these titans and gods, and he's bulky and all this other stuff, compared to like, hey, I mean, I'm totally cool with having a woman as like a main character. I'm just not seeing why it had to be done for the God of War. Why it had to have the God of War series. Excuse me, and kind of just push Kratos to the side. But people are like, well, that's what change is. You know what I mean? Her whole character facial design it's all right. I feel like it could have been done better, but obviously she's dead and it's just in this different universe, so she looks some kind of way and all this other stuff. I mean, I think it's Deborah Ann. It's a very beautiful, attractive movie star lady or TV star lady. Like, they could have done a little bit more. I'd say, in my personal opinion, to align to her facial structure and how she looked. It looks very similar, but like really capture her beauty instead of this middle-aged vibe that they were going for, which you could still get a middle-aged vibe, but like look a little bit better. I guess that's like there's always room for improvement, right? No one's perfect or nothing's perfect. But that's kind of just my thoughts right there. Am I like not gonna play it because there's a woman in it? No, I'm gonna go check it out just to go see the lore. Does it make me think like, what are these people doing? Absolutely, because it seems to be a trend where they get different IPs or video games that have male protagonists on what these games are known for, and they just gender swap them. I feel like that's starting to become a thing. There's some kind of trend to it Whether it's right or wrong, you folks let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like, share, and the subscribe button. Thank you all for being here. It's your boy Kicking It with Timmy B. We just went over the God of War Laufey State of Play PlayStation trailer by Santa Monica Studios. Apparently, Alana Pierce, some famous writer, celebrity chick, had some excuse me, some creative writing like input into the game. It's still to be determined, but and then we watch, just throwing it out there, obviously. I'm gonna have to get some more research and figure all that out once the game comes out and we just get some more information. But you heard from David Jaffe, he's not he doesn't have too much he doesn't really believe that this is going to do too well, and he believes that this is really going away from the original God of War concept that he came up with, that so many people became to know and love. So anyway, let me know what you folks think in the comment section below. Hit the like, share, and the subscribe button. It's your boy Kicking It with Timmy B. We'll be back with more, and I'll see you on the next one.